Welcome back to Conservative Direct. Alright folks, we all know Donald Trump's got the usual endorsements, business leaders, athletes, even some old school Democrats. But there's one group that's a little more out of this world. Space voyagers. Yeah, you heard me. Trump is racking up endorsements from the stars themselves. So how exactly did he lock down the space vote? Let's break it down by taking a look at 2.5 key endorsements he's secured and Trump's space policy record. First up, we've got an American hero, an actual moonwalker, Buzz Aldrin. That's right, one of the original Apollo astronauts has given Trump the nod for 2024. Aldrin knows a thing or two about breaking boundaries and boldly going where no man has gone before, so it's pretty telling that he's backing Trump. After all, Kamala's idea of space exploration is getting lost in her thoughts mid-sentence. But Trump, he's got a real vision for the final frontier. But don't listen to us. Listen to Buzz Aldrin's own words from his statement on why he endorsed President Trump.
A half-century ago, it was an honor to serve my country in the effort to put a human being on the moon. I am proud of what we accomplished then, and I have dedicated my life to the pursuit of an enduring human presence in space. It is a calling that runs through every fiber of my being. Over time, I have seen our government's approach to space wax and wane. But under the first Trump administration, I was impressed to see how human space exploration was elevated as a policy of high importance again. Under President Trump's first term, America saw a revitalized interest in space, and his administration reignited national efforts to get back to the moon and push on to Mars. The Trump administration also reinstituted the National Space Council, and our nation's defense was enhanced with the creation of the U.S. Space Force, increasingly important as space becomes a contested domain. At the same time, I have been enthused and excited by the great advancements in the private sector space economy, led by visionaries like Elon Musk. These are concrete accomplishments that align with my concerns and America's policy priorities. America is facing serious and difficult challenges both at home and abroad. The presidency requires clarity in judgment, decisiveness, and calm under pressure that few have a natural ability to manage or the life experience to successfully undertake. It is a job where decisions are made that routinely involve American lives, some urgently but not without thought. The job requires sober analysis of frightening scenarios and the instinct to lead with resolve. From the skies over Korea in air-to-air combat to navigating, landing, and walking on the moon, I appreciate this kind of pressure. I know what it is like to have to make these kinds of decisions with firmness and follow-through. In this election, we have a choice and we all have one vote. For some, the choice may not be easy, but in times of uncertainty, real leaders are most needed to guide and inspire a people, to push through the noise, recognize what really matters, and accomplish missions critical to all citizens. Most Americans rightly consider it an honor to cast their vote for a leader they believe will best serve the nation. For me, for the future of our country, to meet enormous challenges, and for the proven policy accomplishments above, I believe we are best served by voting for Donald Trump. I wholeheartedly endorse him for President of the United States. Godspeed, President Trump, and God bless the United States of America.
Powerful stuff! Next, let's talk about the richest man on the planet and the guy trying to make Mars our second home, Elon Musk. Musk has been abundantly clear about why he's throwing his weight behind Trump, citing issues like free speech, secure borders, and a fair justice system as key pillars of his political views. But one key element of his support is that he believes Trump is the only candidate who understands how to foster a future where humanity can reach Mars. Think about it. Kamala can't even launch a coherent sentence, let alone a rocket to Mars. But Trump? Space Force, baby. Musk sees Trump as the guy who can clear the red tape and make interplanetary travel a reality. Here's what Elon Musk said, in his own words. Voting for Trump is voting for Mars. Unless we stop the slow strangulation by over-regulation happening in America, we will never become a multiplanetary civilization. But wait, there's more. Even Jeff Bezos, the billionaire behind Amazon and space company Blue Origin, is taking a curious approach this election. Bezos intervened to halt the Washington Post's endorsement of Kamala Harris. Now, he didn't come right out and say, "I support Trump." But the timing is interesting. Especially when you consider that Blue Origin execs have been seen meeting with Trump campaign officials immediately after the spiked endorsement. Could it be that Bezos, The man who wants to colonize the moon sees Trump as a better bet for his space dreams than Kamala? I mean, we all know her vision for the future is more about equity quotas than escape velocity. So why is Trump the clear choice for the space crowd? Well, he's more focused on space than any recent president. Let's break down his space policy. First, there's the Space Force, an entire military branch dedicated to the security of the final frontier. Say what you want, but that's a bold move. Then there's Trump's deregulation of the private space industry, making it easier for companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin to innovate without big government breathing down their necks. And he's confirmed himself that he wants to see America go interplanetary. In December 2017, Trump signed Space Policy Directive 1, which set a goal to establish a manned, permanent base on the moon with the intent of preparing to go to Mars. In Trump's own words, "We're stopping at the moon. The moon is actually a launching pad. That's why we're stopping at the moon." I said, hey, we've done the moon, that's not so exciting. So we'll be doing the moon, but we'll really be doing Mars. This change represented a dramatic shift from President Obama's space policy, replacing generic goals of far-reaching exploration with concrete objectives for manned missions in our solar system. So, is President Trump the leader who will take us to the stars? Is he really the choice of space voyagers? Buzz, Elon, maybe even Bezos seem to think so. But what do you think? Does Trump have what it takes to launch America into the next frontier? Sound off in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more unapologetically conservative content from Conservative Direct. Stay informed, stay strong, and stay conservative.